and Dan and Valerie. Yeah, what the fuck was I gonna say? These fucking pansies. You need to start. Is it in April down here in St. Mary's? Or is Diane hiding a fugitive in Orange County, Orange Lake, across the road from a Circle K? And yeah, Roger, the big Roger, he saw Dan running his mouth. And he will also tell you he saw me go after Dan and tell him to get the fuck out of his truck. But as soon as I started going up to his truck, he sped off. So who's scared of who? There, jabroni. And then you also tried to hit me with your truck. But I jumped in the middle of it because, dude, you're trying to swerve and try to, scare me? How are you going to scare? I said, motherfucker, you want to try to run me over? I jumped in the road. Come on, do it. And you panicked. Doesn't that show you how fucking pussy you is? I'm not gonna go home. I don't need to. This is my business of life to run, not yours. I'm not cutting my hair. I'm not doing a goddamn thing you guys fucking say, because look at your body and structure. Look at the business you're running. Does it even look close as mine? You guys are losers. Why do you think you're trying to attack the winner? Because you're mad because I said fuck you and I jumped over you and I leaped over you. So everything would be fine if I was behind or beside you. But now you're mad because I'm levels ahead of you. But you guys won't be happy until I'm behind you or beside you and you get what you want. You're not gonna get it, so like I said, all you're doing is draining yourself. So, like I said, and you, cops, you don't think I can harass you? Pigs, you can harass me, but I can't harass you. Bullshit. I can harass you too, because I know exactly what to say and how to say it. Oh, and jabroni pushing me underneath when I go into work, you fucking black motherfucker. I go into work, and the white dude even said, why are you violating his rights, dude? He's walking to work, and you sit there and go in, you pushed him in the corner. You're lucky I didn't fucking hit you. But, that's what you want, because you're looking for an excuse to put me in jail, so none of your lies get out. But do you understand they always get out? Because I can write a book. I have phone calls. Oh, wait, you guys violated that right, too, because you waited for a week and a half before you gave me a number to call out. You didn't even give me a number. You just gave me a little thing. I ought to use a phone. But with what? Dylan, the one from Cracker Barrel, Katie's mother. Dylan's mother, Katie. Dylan allowed me to use the phone. And that's how I got out. Like I said, you guys are losing every single time. You're underestimating me. And that is how you're going to lose. Is because you don't ever underestimate your opponent. Number one rule. Don't ever underestimate your opponent. I don't underestimate you. But you don't have nothing I have. So, like I said, you guys have no clue who you're fucking with. And Robert Domino's, I got your number too. And you want to call my job and get me fired, or try to get me fired because of something you said? You threatened me. Not the other way around there, Rob. I told you to do what you say you was going to do. And then you are scared and you fear of me, so you call and try to get me fired. Doesn't that show you how much clown you is and how scared and you fear of me? And yeah, you can't you can't move, you can't fight, you can't do shit. You said if you ever saw Jason, you ain't gonna find him square up. You just gonna grab your gun and yeah, that just shows you how much a pussy you really is. Because if you were so tough like you say you are, you would be fighting with your fist, not being the pigs, and so quick to with the trigger of the gun. So, like I said, you can run your mouth all you want, but I've healed. This seizure, it took me 7 years, and you guys are still trying to get me over there, right? Then this is how this works. You're running your mouth, and then when I get over the way, if I did go over there, you want another chance, try to retrain, try to get me to be a retarded again, right? But how you're doing this, Valerie and Dan, is you're trying to piss me off to the point where it gets me a seizure again. And then it's easier for you to sit there and, yeah, it's not going to happen there, Valerie. And you was at Motel 6 talking to Megan and April. I was upstairs listening to your conversation, telling April, and because Megan was like, what's Ryan's problem? You go, yeah, I've been training him to be retarded his whole life. I've been training him to be retarded. The only one that's retarded, Valerie, is yourself, not this one. You're schizophrenia and senile, just like Justin, and you're jealous, just like Justin. So you and Justin and everybody else in the family tried to create it in me. I beat it out, bitch. So who's bigger than you? You're still getting in my way, but I still keep going in the positive lane. And then then the cop goes, oh, I hit him in the ribs 6 times. That should show him. He got some broken ribs. That should stop him from dancing in my town in Kingsley. That's a you fucking prissy little babies. I'm not gonna stop dancing. I'm not gonna stop being me because you guys are miserable with yourself. I'm not gonna be miserable with you. I'm gonna be happy by myself and do what makes me happy, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're not here to live for you. We are here to live for us. You guys are losers, so you're trying to take the winner down and make me a loser just like you guys. It's not gonna happen. Ryan's back to 100% satisfaction, guaranteed. And to Valerie and Maine, you was also on the phone for 2 hours. And you thought you hung up the phone, but you didn't hang up the phone. You and Dan was running your fucking mouth saying you was gonna make me up this, that, yeah, Dan, I'm gonna make Ryan retarded, and I'm gonna blame him for everything, and his record is clean, so he ain't gonna go to jail or prison. But I don't want no one to go into prison, so I'm gonna blame everything on my son. Is that a mother? No, it's not. That's a scumbag. Like I said, Valerie, you're not gonna get what you want. Dan, you're not gonna get what you want. Dylan, you're not gonna get what you want. Justin, you're not gonna get what you want. George is not gonna get what he wants. Oh, and another one. Magnolia, you got G. And I went over there the other day, you won't even look at me. So what's that tell you? You're guilty of something, right? Where's my shit? Those clothes you gave me I worked for those. But you think you own me because you gave me clothes, right? You realize I barely even wore those. I put them in the dresser. I wore maybe one or two, maybe three. But yeah, I don't wear your clothes. My style is way better than yours. So, and then you got Ashley and her grandmother. And her grandmother's pissed off because she was friends with the guy at Sleep In, Rob's brother. But do you understand? You don't push somebody and expect nothing to be happening. That's physical assault. When you can snap your fingers, spit in somebody's face. That's physical assault. That gives you a reason to stomp the yard and beat the out of that motherfucker.